This is Bob Bones from the Metal Lab, the home of underground metal, giving a shout out to Sia Studio Promotions, Psycho Bunny Death Cult, and the great show Into the Fire. Enjoy.
Mr. Applewhite speaking. Do not attempt to adjust your device. There is nothing wrong with it. I am here to deliver a message. Join Psycho Bunny Death Cult and our anti-censorship campaign. Free your mind. Free your head.
One time to set on fire and dream of seasons with you. Oh, paralyzed, shattered.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
What is going on, everybody out there? How is everybody doing this evening?
Oh, wicked awesome. How are you? So nice to see
I
you
am
here, Sid.
fucking doing amazing tonight. Are you ladies doing amazing tonight?
Awesome.
Everything's great in the EOH house.
Cheers. Hang on. Yeah. Hang on.
Yeah, hang on.
I'm not able to clean the glasses yet. I gotta have a chaser. Hang on. There we go.
There we go.
Now we can tea.
Cheers.
Good evening, ladies. Delicious. So welcome everybody to the show tonight. We got a great fucking show for you guys tonight.
Oh.
One of my favorite bands that I've been listening to lately. I love their music. I love what they're doing. Fortunately for us tonight, we get to have this band on. Ladies, who is it? Who we having on tonight?
Gravehuffer! Yeah!
That's fucking right. That is fucking right. And before we bring on our guest tonight, I want to play a video for everybody. And once we play this video, once we come back, we're going to be talking with Gravehuffer. I'm going to say it all calm because you guys took all the fucking glory on that introduction there. That was fucking amazing. You guys that just left me in the touch. I can't even live up to that.
Right.
How can I live up to that? Just fuck me all up. Thank you. That was a great introduction. I hope everybody out there is having a good night. We have, like I said, we got a great show lined up for you. Gravehuffer's on the show. Tom couldn't make it tonight, so I brought the ladies from Effigy of Hate here with us to hang out. They're fans of Gravehuffer, so I thought, this would be a great opportunity to get to meet the guy, meet the man, meet the myth, Gravehuffer.
Thank you for having us, Sid.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, thanks for being part of it. We're gonna roll right into the song. This is Gravehuffer, and this is Worms of God. And we're gonna play it for you guys now. Once we come back, we're gonna be talking with Gravehuffer. So stay tuned. Stay with us.
Yeah.
You should have named that fucking album Metal Orgasm.
Right? That was so good.
I
Accurate.
fucking love the fucking song, man. Welcome to the show, man. Welcome.
Thanks.
Yes,
Thanks.
welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. I don't know how
Oh,
unruly
yeah.
we're going to be. We're going to be a little bit unruly tonight.
It's all
Things
good,
might
man.
get a
It's
little
all
bit
good.
inappropriate, but it's all in the name. It's all in the name of music, I guess. I hope.
Hell yeah.
So how are you doing, man? So things have been like fucking super busy for the band here lately.
Yeah, man, I've been doing really good. We've been doing well. Sorry it was just me tonight, but this is kind of how cards fell, I guess. Yeah, we're super busy, dude. Like promoting this new record that's going to come out on January 15th called Necroeclosion. Black Doomba Records is putting it out. It's going to be on vinyl, CD, cassette, and then all the digital places, you know, the iTunes, the Amazons, and
Now, didn't you
all that
just
shit.
join that label? Didn't you just join? If I'm not mistaken, wasn't that something that you've done here recently?
Yeah, we signed with them. Shoot, when was it? It was last winter or something. Yeah, so we've been with them for like not quite a year yet. Well, no, shit, maybe it was.
Congratulations.
That was the first of this year. Thanks. Yeah, the first of this year. My timeline's all fucked up, but
I jump
yeah.
timelines all the time. Don't feel bad.
There's so much shit going on. It's hard to keep track. And then with all that's went on this year, hey buddy, love you too, buddy.
Hello.
That's one of my
Hey.
twins, Max.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
How you doing, buddy?
Now Jake's got to come on and say hi.
Hello, Jake.
Aw.
Taking the hair, buddy.
Oh man, thanks. All my kids have.
Oh,
long
they're
hair.
just. I love it. I love
Thanks.
the hair.
Oh man, yeah, they've got hair for sure. So,
like,
what was I saying? Oh, the label deal. Yeah. What had happened was we played some shows with the label head, Tommy Stewart. He's got a band called Direwolf, and we played about 5 shows with them last fall. Where did we play? Chicago, Wisconsin. We played here in Joplin, and then we played in Dallas and Houston. And so it's kind of cool. We went on a little road trip with them. And then another band on his label called Cult of Sorrow. They're from Cincinnati, Ohio. And we went on a little 5-day road trip, and it was a lot of fun. And that's when the discussion started, you know, signing with the label and everything. And he was kind of initially talking about keeping it just like a slow, like doom metal label. But then he said, recently I've been thinking about maybe expanding on that a little bit. And you guys were the first ones on my radar. So we thought that was pretty cool, you know. I mean, so yeah, I don't know if you go ahead.
Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it?
Yeah,
be on
right.
The
Yeah,
Come on, it's Gravehuffer, everybody. It's Gravehuffer.
Right?
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, some background on him is Tommy Stewart used to be in a band called Hollow's Eve, and they were around in the early '80s and the mid '80s. They were signed to Metal Blade Records. And they toured with like Slayer and Motorhead and all kind. I mean, they were a pretty big deal back then. So,
Oh,
so
yeah.
yeah, Tommy's like, he's a veteran. He's been doing it a long time, and he's been signed to, you know, big underground labels, and he's toured with some of the big bands. And so we trust him. And so far, he hasn't steered us, you know, wrong or anything. So it's been really cool so far.
That's awesome.
Thanks.
Isn't it fun to be part of something like that? That
Mm-hmm.
community of people, that network of
Yeah.
people that you know that you can have this creative freedom with, but yet be supported at the same time.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like what we're doing here, you know? I mean, there's this whole network of people that, you know, everybody's just in it for the music and to have a good time, you know, and have a good time doing it, I guess. And so it's, you know, it's all about like, I'm seeing like stuff pop up on the screen. I was like trying to read.
This is big
Sorry.
time, brother. This is
Yeah,
big,
man.
big time. We got comments popping up on this show, pal. We got comments popping up on this show.
Comments. Shit.
Okay, well, I'll read some of them for. Let's just read some of them for everybody. Let everybody get a little piece. They are fucking. Well, we'll just go down here. Definitely enjoying the commentary.
Mm-hmm.
Natalie says, "Hello, everyone.
Hello, Natalie.
Hello, Natalie. That's the Odd She has a show. She has a show on. I'm broadcasting right now on 8 different platforms. We got Psycho Bunny, Psycho Bunny Death Cult, Psycho Bunny DC, Psycho Mantium 13, Inner Demon Records / Seer Studio Promotions, plus a few other groups as well. So there's going to be random people that I'll be popping through in here throughout the night, throughout the show. So
We shared it quite a bit as well.
So there'll be all kinds of people pouring in here, but it's going to be from different areas. I'm live on YouTube right now as well.
Oh, cool.
Through the Seer Studio Promotions. So it'll probably show up tomorrow.
Oh, okay. So like it saves the broadcast, I guess.
Yeah, but I wanted to try to get Gravehuffer out there as much as I can. So Natalie here is the Odd Mother, and she has a show on Psycho Mantium 13.
Oh, cool. That's really cool.
Yeah, Alexis. There's my lovely wife. Hello, my dear.
Hello, Alexis.
Darling. Hello, Alexis.
Hello. Good to meet you. Hey, Stefan.
Stefan is another act that just got signed. Want to come on with our label.
Nice.
Yes, nice to see you in here.
And we got a Gravehuffer.
Yeah. What's up, Rex?
There you go, Sid. Now you got your moment.
Was it that good?
It was pretty good. It wasn't as good as ours, but it was pretty good.
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that because that was pretty fucking epic that you guys did. So I'll take my lackluster. Yeah.
They had an A+. Yours was like a B.
Oh, look, can we get at least an A?
All right. A-.
What a dick. And as he's saying he's going, maybe a B.
Okay.
Are we serious?
That's hilarious.
Maybe a B. Make that a bitch.
All right, man. You're going to have to bring it, man. I'm hard to impress.
Wow.
I like a challenge. Yeah.
You haven't seen my 3 o'clock in the morning nude pics yet, have you?
Oh,
I'm telling you.
Wow.
They're coming. They're coming.
Okay. All right, man. I'll be expecting them.
So some big fucking things happened today.
Yeah.
Some big fucking things happened today.
Yes.
Gravehuffer got their video premiere today on Metal Injection, their page here on Facebook.
Yes.
That's a fucking big, that's a big fucking deal.
Thanks.
That's a big fucking deal, really. Honestly, I mean, that when that fucking hit, when they was doing that, there has to be this like ball of energy just kind of festered inside your gut.
Right.
Like, man, I cannot wait for this to fucking happen.
Yeah, I mean, it was like we'd known about it for about a few weeks now. And it's been hard to keep quiet about it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, I mean, Metal Injection is kind of a big deal, so it was pretty cool. You know, I mean, there was kind of a little bit of a how am I going to word this? Though it wasn't like 100%. It wasn't 100%. So that we had to have like a plan B. So there was another place that was going to premiere it if Metal Injection didn't fall into place. And it didn't fall into place until like yesterday. so
wow.
like we had been
exciting. Like that's totally wicked.
Yeah, so we found out yesterday, and then the label said, "Okay, you can post that it'll be premiering tomorrow via Metal Injection," and so we did. And so it was kind of nice to get that out there. And then today it finally dropped about 3 o'clock our time, I think.
You know. It's you guys. It's a well deserved for me. Coming from me, you guys are a good band. I like the sound. It reminds me of that dirty 80s thrash metal.
Definitely,
and I fucking love it. And ever since. And you know, I've only been I got introduced to you guys maybe 2 months ago to the band actually itself. And then me and you've exchanged MP3s, and my podcast have been sharing your guys' music out on my podcast and on my live shows when I do like these little rock blocks. But long story short, I'm a fan. I love the sound of the music. So, bravo.
Thanks,
to be able to get that recognition from such a recognizable and credible magazine like Metal Injection. That's
right.
Huge.
Thanks, man.
So
yeah. Yeah, I gotta thank our label, Black Doomba Records. They were very big on getting that going, and they got Dewar PR signed up for us to promote the new record. And if it wasn't for them, there's no way we would have been on Metal Injection. I mean, there's just no way. So with them helping to like get the ball rolling and kind of pull the strings, so to speak, I think it speaks volumes for having people in your corner, because self-promoting is great, but sometimes it takes a little bit extra to get your foot in the door to certain places. I mean, that's just unfortunately the way.
Well, the label did a great
works.
job. Label did a great job.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, I know some people kind of shit on labels and PR, but man, if you get the right ones, then I don't see why not. There's nothing wrong with that. And if you have a good working relationship and they are going to bat for you, then it's a no-brainer. It's more of what we're doing right here. It's the whole networking thing.
Sharing
and,
love, fucking.
Like we're just kind of we like to say one hand washes the other, and every hand we shake, we always want to wash.
You scratch my back, I'll scratch your back.
Exactly. And so we always try to when people like.
We got a special request. It looks like here, I may have missed it, but can we hear some of the band's music? Absolutely. It's about time someone asks fucking music.
Nice.
Let's hear some fucking music, Natalie. Shall we hear some fucking music by Gravehuffer? I think
let's hear some fucking music.
Let's do it.
We are going to hear Gravehuffer's song is called Ghost Dance. I hope you fuckers enjoy this song, because we're going to hear some fucking music.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Let's do it.
Ghost
guys fucking love it or what?
Holy shit, that was fucking epic. Like,
Thank
wow.
you. Thank you.
It really sets the mood. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know.
Right?
I like it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was watching some of the comments as the video was playing, and people were talking about having an 80s vibe. And, I mean, we're all in our mid-40s, and, like, hell, our bass player's, he's an old fart. He's 50. And so, you know, we're all from that era of, like, the old school punk and thrash and just that classic heavy metal. And
It
so,
shows. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, that's kind of where we come from. And, I mean, but we still like the early 90s death metal and stuff like that.
I just want to let everybody out there.
Yeah.
I just want to let everybody know out there that's watching right now, that was watching behind the scenes, as we're watching this video, and as he is watching these comments, you guys can see this. If you guys could see the smile that you're putting on his face as you're putting these comments out, that's what this show's about.
Yeah, man.
It's that
Totally.
connection that you guys, the people that are viewers that are watching and watch. It's that's the energy that's the energy that you guys as a band live on, is that positive feedback. So thank you guys out there watching. I didn't pay you guys to do that, so just to let you know, I didn't pay them to come on here and say all these nice comments.
No, you're just that fucking awesome. That's what it is. Oh, yeah,
That's awesome.
That's what it is. You're just that fucking awesome.
It's just good fucking old-fashioned metal.
Yeah.
Hell
good
fucking yeah.
old-fashioned,
Can I ask
good
who,
old-fashioned
like, back
metal.
in the day would you say your
It's in your
inspiration
face.
is today?
Inspirations?
Yeah.
Wow. Like, for me, somebody said something about
Good
Judas
question.
Priest. They're like my favorite band. So
I was wondering if that was going to be a huge compliment.
yeah, I mean, I saw that and I was like, oh, you know.
Yeah, that was wrong.
So yeah, I love them, and I love all that old like 70s, like, you know, Sabbath and Zeppelin and Deep Purple.
Hell yeah.
And, you know what I mean? And then even the new wave of British heavy metal and Iron Maiden, and I mean,
That's
just
awesome.
all that old school metal stuff. And then even like your Sex Pistols and Ramones and Descendants
Sweet.
and all that, Suicidal Tendencies, all that old punk, all the way up to like Morbid Angel and
Dude, did I? You
know,
know, I
Bolt
was
Thrower.
going to.
Napalm Death.
I was going to compare you to a little bit of the sound.
Of what?
I was going to compare your sound a little bit like Suicidal Tendencies.
Oh, nice, dude.
Ooh,
yeah. They're
The
big,
band?
They're a big influence, yeah.
That's one of my favorite bands growing up as a kid.
Oh, dude.
One of my favorite bands.
Yeah, we're into that, you know, we got a song called Shut Up and Skate. So we're like,
Yeah.
we're into,
Fuck yeah.
Wow,
We're
check
in-
it out.
yeah, we're into skate punk and stuff
I
like
mean,
that.
institutionalized by them. Institutionalized by Suicidal Tendencies was probably like fucking epic.
Yeah, dude.
But I think my favorite album by them was How Will I Laugh Tomorrow
Mhm.
If I Can't Even Smile Today.
Yeah, that's a
That was
classic.
probably my favorite. Mike Muir, he was probably one of the most underrated frontman there
Oh,
really
yeah.
is back in that
Mhm.
time.
Oh, yeah.
He had
brought
some
it.
really good bands like fucking
Yeah.
Infectious Grooves was another
Mhm.
good band by him.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Mm-hmm.
They can play their
I'm
asses
old,
off,
I'm
man.
old.
Yeah, yeah.
A little fact about Infectious Grooves: the bass player from Infectious Grooves at the time was Rob Trello. Is that I think it's how
Rob Trujillo. Yeah, like who's he with now? You know.
who is he with now? Metallica.
Yeah. Somebody said the Vandals. Yeah, dude, like the Vandals. Yeah. I mean, all that old school punk shit, man. Like DRI, we played with them once. I mean, just all that kind of shit. So,
Dude, I used to
Yeah.
love DRI when I was a
Oh,
kid.
yeah.
Dude, that was
yeah.
I can't remember what album it was, but it's been so many years ago. But I used to listen to this one certain album by DRI that I just could not get enough of. And it was during the time frame where Testament came out with that one album where it was in the sand. I can't, and they had the hands
Practice What You
coming out.
Preach. Practice
Yeah,
What
I
You Preach.
love that album. But
Yeah,
it
dude.
was during that time frame when I listened to them. I was like, man,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
DRI
that's kind
was
of
shit.
our head. That's kind of where our heads are at, you know, where they've always been. And then we listen to like weird shit too. So it's just, you know, you never know.
We do too. Like, you would never
Yeah.
believe some of the music that comes through the speakers.
Right.
And stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
you were to
Like,
put one of our players on shuffle, it'd be like, what the fuck is that? You know?
Right? Exactly.
I didn't even want to tell you half the music.
No, we just won't even get into it.
I mean, like for me, it'd be like you'd hear like Napalm Death, and then like Lady Gaga. What's that doing in there? You know, it'd be like
we go like CPR to like
Behemoth, and then you know.
I love Behemoth. I love CCR. You know,
Fucking right,
God.
yes.
Yeah.
How do you put those two together like that? That's
You
unique.
just do.
I'm the same fucking way,
Oh my
to be honest
God.
with you. I have my guilty pleasures of artists that I like, and I ain't afraid to say it in public either, ladies.
See, the thing
I
is,
like
I don't have
Pink.
all music.
Absolutely.
I like Pink. I like Pink.
Pink's
I think
awesome, dude.
I think she does. I think she's a one fucking hell of a performer.
She is. She's a great performer.
Singer. She is definitely. She's one of those women that stands out in the forefront of just being okay with who you fucking are.
Exactly.
So I love
She's
Pink.
very very empowering for women. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's amazing.
Yes.
Here's the question for you. Here's another good question for you. You know, as an artist, you love playing the guitar. You love performing in front of people.
Right.
There had to have been this moment in time in your life when you was at a concert and you was watching this concert and you knew right then as you was watching that show that this is what I want to do the rest of my life.
Mm-hmm.
What band, what concert was that at that moment in time in your life changed your trajectory of how you're going to live the rest of your life, and you wanted to dedicate your life to the love of rock and roll and heavy metal?
Well, I can actually trace that back to even before I started going to shows. My dad, he was in the Army in like the late 60s and early 70s, and he was stationed in Germany. And man, he saw like Led Zeppelin, The Who, Deep Purple, all these cool bands back when they were, you know, when they were just starting out, you know, and nobody knew who the fuck they were. And he brings it back to the U.S. with him, to Joplin, Missouri, in the middle of the country. And like
Joplin, Missouri, I know where that's at.
Yeah, that's where we're located, right in the middle of the country. And
I used to live in St. Charles, Missouri.
Oh, no shit. Like,
yeah,
it's like a suburb of St. Louis, isn't it?
Yeah. It was a small town, gambling town.
Yep. Friend, like my best friend from school used to live in St. Charles. I saw Judas Priest in St. Charles.
That's fucking crazy, man.
Isn't it? Yep. Yeah, St. Charles. There's a family arena, I think is what it's called. That's where I saw Priest. I've seen him probably 7 or 8 times since, but anyway, speaking of Priest, so my dad had this record. It's a live album called Unleashed in the East. And I'm like digging through there and I see it.
I fucking love that album. Dude.
Right? And they're all on the, you know, throwing poses, and KK Downing's got his flying V and he's holding it in the air. And I'm like, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. I hadn't even heard them yet. I didn't even know what they sounded like. So I was like, I want to do that. That dude's a bad motherfucker. So, you know, I'm like 5, 6 years old. And I get the record out and I put it on, put the needle down, and the song Exciter starts playing. And I'm like, what the fuck is this, man? You know? And it just blew my head off. I'd never heard anything like that before. And so I was like, well, I guess I'm a metalhead, you know? That's really where it started, you know? And I don't think I started. My first concert was like Tesla, I think, like 88.
Dude, shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Like my very first concert was with Tesla.
No shit.
I swear to you, I swear to my fucking life. Dude. My very first concert was Poison. Poison was the headliner, and Tesla opened up for him. Wow. And it was 1987, and it was during the Every Rose Has Its Thorn was just hit the video.
Okay. Yeah.
And the Love Song just came out on video for Tesla.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I fucking still love Tesla to this day.
So dude, Tesla's they're such a great just rock band.
Yeah, dude, they're just straight up in your face,
right?
Rock and roll. Just there's no glam to it. There's no glamour. There's no bedazzle. They're just out there in their flannels, the cowboy hat, and playing their fucking music.
Just plugging into the amps and go.
I love you. I love you.
That's so awesome. Our first concert was Tesla. That's hilarious.
Did we just become best friends? Did we just become best friends?
I think so, man. There's already this wavelength, like this
Wow.
connection.
Just fair warning, keep your balls off my drums.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
Fuck
big
you,
on
Dale.
that. I would take his
Dale.
word on that. He told me that one.
Yep.
God damn it, Dale.
God damn it, Dale. Why are you sweating? I was watching Cops. Oh, man. That movie's awesome.
Fucking love that. What are you watching, Shark Week?
Yeah.
Rawr.
Good stuff.
Fuck.
Good stuff.
That's a great movie. Yeah. So anyway,
Right.
so we're the last year.
Mm-hmm.
Throughout 2020, it's been a fucked up year.
Right.
We've had this virus.
Yeah.
A lot of these venues, a lot of clubs, a lot of bands have been without playing gigs, and they're not able to go out to these clubs and play anymore. Not for, I mean, if they are, if some are, it's at half capacity.
Right.
And it's just the feel of it's gone. And so,
yeah.
what I'm going to ask you is, what as the band, what as Gravehuffer, what have you done within the band itself to adapt to the situation that we've been put in, as far as being, no clubs are being open, and you have to start. How are you handling it? What ways are you taking to get the band's name still out and yet still give quality content, while I might add, to the fans?
Yeah. Well, I think with us starting to record the record when this coronavirus thing started, that was kind of a blessing in disguise for us in a way. I mean, I hate to look at it that way, but I mean, it's just the fact of the matter. And we started recording the record in, when was it? Probably February, March. So yeah, it went
right when it started.
Yeah, right when it started. It's like we were, rolling up our sleeves and getting sounds and miking up everything. And that's like we were right in the midst of just starting to lay down tracks. And so yeah, that was pretty much kept us busy till about July. And
I think
and then once that hit,
COVID.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's been a weird. I've never seen anything like this ever in my life.
No.
And,
Well, what kind of changes? What kind of changes did you guys had to do within the band itself to still get the name out? What kind of alternative promoting did you do? Have you guys done anything like live gigs, like Facebook Live gigs? Have you guys done anything like that?
We haven't. Excuse me. We're going to probably November or December. Still not 100% sure when, but we are going to. We've got a place lined out. We've got a producer lined out, and he's gonna have multiple cameras and pro sound and everything. And so, I mean, he hit us up, and we're like, yeah, well, sure, man. And it's only about 2 hours away from us, and so we're gonna bring all of our gear and our backdrops and shit, and do it up really cool and
fucking epic.
So it's gonna be really, really cool. And I think we're gonna try to do like a quote unquote live album, record it and have it professionally.
You're gonna be like Kiss. You're gonna be like Kiss.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
All of a sudden, the fucking live album blows up and it become a fucking cough. You'll start branding your Gravehuffer on cough.
Gravehuffer. Alive 5.
Let me ask you, how did you guys come up with the name Gravehuffer?
Ooh,
that's always a good one. It's so kind of dumb and simple that it's ridiculous. So anyway, the first 3 years we were a band, we weren't even called Gravehuffer. We were called Crom. I don't know how familiar you are with Conan the Barbarian.
Fucking A, dude. What was
Nice.
it? The fucking yeah. I like how Arnold Schwarzenegger tried to explain the snakes. It was always
And you know who his god?
Pythons.
Right. You know who his god was, right? Crom.
Yes.
Crom. That's what we
That's
went
epic.
by Crom.
That's fucking epic, really.
Yeah, I mean, we really liked the name, but there were this was a little before the internet was like a really big deal, and it was just kind of still like there wasn't Facebook and anything like that. It wasn't really social media yet. And so we really had no way to see if there were a bunch of other bands with that name. Well, about 3 years later, we start getting confused with other bands called Crom and rappers and noise bands and all the techno bands, all this weird stuff. And we started getting people, hey, so when is your new rap single going to come out? What? You know, it was really weird.
I would love to hear that.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
When is it coming out? Actually,
terrible.
when is it coming out? Actually,
Oh no!
I think our singer's got better flow, so we'd have to have him do it. I'll do beats. I'll do the beats.
All right.
It'll be like it's Gravehuffer. Ladies and gentlemen, you just heard it now. Gravehuffer's turning into Limp Bizkit.
That's right. I don't have no guitar. It's going to be full on hip hop. No guitar.
I'm not ready for this. Me neither. I don't know if I'm ready. I'm not ready. I don't think the world's ready.
Or I'll be DJ or something. I've got a bunch of. I'll do like old school like records and stuff. What's up, Jake?
He done turned in the guitar for the table. What's going on, buddy?
Bye.
Hey, do us a favor, kid. Do us a favor, kid. Give us the horns.
Throw the horns, Max. He's being shy. Throw the horns.
Oh, come on.
There ain't no.
There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, buddy.
There you go.
Nice.
Perfect.
So yeah, the Gravehuffer. I can't even talk. The Gravehuffer rap album. That's going to come in 2022. You heard it here first. This is a world
See
exclusive.
what 2020's done to us, folks? We turned Gravehuffer.
Oh my gosh. Much love to everyone.
We turned Gravehuffer into a fucking hip hop, fucking gangster rap band now.
That's
what
right.
The fuck
That's right.
happened?
You know, Joplin, Missouri. Joplin, Missouri is
Suck
hard.
my dick.
Oh. Now it's getting serious. Them fighting words.
That's fighting words. What were we even talking about? Oh, the band name. The band name. Okay, the band name.
Told you.
We went way off topic.
Carry on, my friend.
Topic.
You should be
so, we went by Crom, all right? Crom, Conan's God, blah, blah, blah. All right, so we got confused with other bands called that, blah, blah, blah. We decide we need to change the name. A tornado comes and just like wipes out half of Joplin. And we're like, we had no place to practice.
Dude, I remember that. I remember that in the news.
Yeah, it was hardcore shit, dude. And it did billions of dollars worth of damage. So like we went on hiatus for like the rest of that year. And about January comes rolling around and we're like, let's go ahead and change the name of the band. And a friend of ours had the name Gravehuffer for this rockabilly band that he was going to start. And the band ended up never really going anywhere. And we always thought that was a really cool name. And so, we're like, hey, Dozer, can we use your band name, Gravehuffer? He's like, yeah, we'll give you a free T-shirt every once in a while. So that's how we came up with the name.
I tell you, there's this artwork that I
Very
seen.
honest, it's you. And
There's
I'm sure you treasure that.
Yeah, there's an artwork that I seen where there was a skeleton or a zombie, I think, or something. Looks like he's huffing on the graves.
Oh yeah,
that's pretty fucking wicked.
Yeah, that was Dahmer Art. He's in Kansas City. Man, he's done stuff for. Golly, I'm trying to think of what all he's done, but he's done stuff for some pretty big bands. Killswitch Engage, I think. Trying to think who else. Municipal Waste. Man, he's done some pretty big bands. He did this one some horror art. He ended up doing something for The Exorcist, and that was I ended up buying that one. It's like, dude, I got it.
No doubt.
So
let's get that right.
So yeah, it was kind of an Exorcist reimagined or something, and it was really cool. It was like when Reagan's on the bed and like standing up, and there's like a demon behind her. It's fucking weird. It's really cool. So yeah, it's nice to be friends with people that are really good, what they do. So we
it's a huge blessing, isn't it? It's a huge blessing, isn't it?
It's kind of what we were talking about before with the networking. We try to network with artists, podcasters, DJs, other musicians, promoters, you name it. You know,
You've been probably one of the most fun guests that I've had on this show.
Thanks,
That's
man.
for sure. Well,
Nice.
So what makes it good for me is that when they're hitting that stride like you guys are right now, you guys are getting that stride. It's good to see bands that still stay down to earth and still want to relate to the audience that's listening. That's listening to the music and taking the time out to do shows like this. This ain't a big show. I mean, I'm not huge, but be able to take this time out like you have tonight to hang out with us, with me and the girls, and doing this.
Looking forward to this, man.
This is fun. This is what it's all about. Sometimes really it's not about all the questions that I could ask you. Sometimes it's not about all the technicalities of the show. Sometimes it's just letting that conversation be organic and just having
it's
fun.
more personable that way. It's more, exactly.
You're just having, like you say, we're just like chit chatting over a beer or, whatever, and
being able to see this side of a band.
Yeah, exactly.
Being able to see this side of a band, like we're seeing with you tonight. You're, like I said, you're getting ready to hit that stride. I can see you guys get ready to fucking take off, and it's amazing to see. Like I said, I'm a huge fan, but I see great things with you guys. And one of the big things I've seen today was that metal injection was huge for the band.
Right. Yeah.
And when you see stuff like that, a band's getting ready to fucking start taking off.
Right.
And it's good to see. It's good to see
Fingers
that
crossed.
Well, I know it.
It's all in perception of what you believe is taking off. For me, a lot of times it's the small things that make me feel better than the big things. If I get that one person that messages me in the middle of the night and says, "Man, I watched your show last night and I really love that guy," I'm gonna call you Randy. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So is that your Randall, right?
It's Richie.
Richie, Randall's your last name.
Yeah, Randall's the last name. It's all good, man.
I go by look. I'm gonna say one thing.
Okay.
I call people by their last names, and I think their last names are their first names. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Richie.
Oh, it's all good. You know what's funny? I used to work for a guy. His first name was Randall, and his last name was Richie, and that caused some confusion. Like my mom would call up there, "Hey, I need to speak with Richie." Well, this is Mr. Richie. No, Randall. This is Randall Richie. And she could never get in touch with me.
Oh, poor mom.
So it was poor mom.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, she could. It was just it was funny, it was his. Oh, dude, don't worry about it. I ain't mad about it.
I am now. Look at me. I'm punishing myself. Let me punish myself. When this show ends, I'm going to strip down naked and I'm going to grab a leather strap and I'm going to start smashing myself in the back for me.
Oh my God!
For me calling me by his last name first.
Video, please.
This motherfucker. Send me the video so I can make a Gravehuffer video of it.
Oh my God!
You know exactly how it's done.
Look, he starts the show off saying, "Oh, I'll give you a B." And then we end the show off with the night over with. He says, "Send me the video of you lashing yourself with a leather whip."
Yeah,
I'm gonna make it into a Gravehuffer video.
Oh my God!
You have my permission. You have my permission. I will send that video tonight. You can bet on it.
That's right. Okay, man. Our next video. It's gonna be
great. You better send it to us. Oh, Jesus.
Oh man! So
need to figure out what song it's going to work in now.
That's when you know when you hit it big, ladies and gentlemen. When you get a video of Sid butt naked with a leather strap.
Oh wait, maybe I don't want it.
It's like this dude in this video.
Oh, fuck sakes! Into the fire showed up. Look, Ron says Speedo, Sid. Speedo. Okay, look, I'll do the respect enough. I won't be butt naked. I will wear the kind of underwear that you can buy that's breathable, that's thin, and
breathable.
That's most important.
That's the most important.
Oh my God!
in your underwear. I work in a fucking warehouse. I work in a warehouse, mind you. Look, Karen says, no thank you. No thank you. Hey, you haven't seen the...
Oh, Karen, get on this.
Karen is I love her. I love Karen to death. She's one of my admin in the group that I have called the Sacred Gates.
Nice.
And I started a sister group up called the Sacred Market Gates, and she runs that. It's kind of like a one-stop shop for all your little crafty needs. So I love her to death. So we pick one. She actually co-hosts with me on the Witches Hour as well on Wednesdays.
Oh, cool.
So we have this little thing. We like to poke each other. So yeah, poke away, Karen. Poke away.
Get him, Karen.
Don't fuck with me. Mesh. Look, now we're getting requests.
Right?
What the
Ron
fuck?
says mesh. Linda says a G string.
Look what the band has brought out. Look what the
I know, man.
Gravehuffer. Now we're going to start a G-string line of clothing called the Gravehuffer. Yikes. Come on, Linda. Sid's alter ego, Speedo Sid.
Oh my god. We're making you a t-shirt on our
what we got off topic again? What?
Speedo Sid.
Richie, I got it right this time, Richie.
Yes.
Is there anything you'd like to give a shout out?
2 thumbs up.
Thanks for being a dick, Sid. Thanks for being such a horrible host tonight. Seriously, is there anything that you want to give a shout out to tonight? Like your Facebook page, YouTube, any of that good stuff?
Yeah, man. I mean, we're on all the major whatever pages, you know. I mean, we're Facebook. I think pretty much all of them are facebook.com/Gravehuffer. Our Twitter's Twitter @Gravehuffer. Instagram is the same. I mean, we're pretty much on all the major social media platforms. I usually direct people to our Bandcamp. It's gravehuffer.bandcamp.com. We've got like 4 different kinds of shirts there. We've got posters, stickers, guitar picks. We got vinyl from a couple of albums, and what else? CDs, all kinds of stuff. Also, another kind of cool deal. I don't know if you've heard of Season of Mist Records, but we just signed a merchandising deal with them, and we'll be.
Hell yeah! I did remember seeing something about that. That's cool.
Yeah. So Season of Mist are going to be doing an on-demand print merchandise for us, and so we'll have some hoodies, some tank tops, t-shirts. Seemed like there was one other thing I might be forgetting, but that'll be coming out probably within a week or so. So we'll post all that on all our pages, and so yeah, we got a cool new design that'll be on all the tank tops, hoodies, shirts through Season of Mist.
Hell yeah!
That's badass.
Thanks.
You're on Metal Injection.
Mm-hmm.
You got them. This group here supporting you with the clothing line. That's fucking boss.
Yeah, man. Mm-hmm. It's really it's a lot of cool shit. Like kind of going into the release of this new record. So, by the time it drops in the 1st of January, it's going to be.
That's what I like about what you guys do is that you guys do like that proper. Like me, I've started a label called Inner Demon Records, and I really liked what you guys do as far as in the lines of how you guys are promoting your album, how you guys are building up this anticipation, and how you guys were just releasing singles every so often off this album to build up that anticipation and say, hey, all right, let's fuck it out, drop it in 1st of January. I'm going to get this son of a bitch now because I've been teased for the last 3 months over 3 songs. I want this fucking album. Like I'm sitting here right now in the erection thinking about the album right now.
Nice.
Yeah,
I mean, we're gonna have
motherfuckers.
That's the whole thing, man. So yeah, we have like 2 more singles coming out between now and then, and we'll have. I think we may have. I don't know if I have 2 more videos or not, but we do have another video that's coming out right before the release, and that one's gonna be really cool. We got Dan Mongrain. He goes by Chewy. He's in the band called Voivod, and he plays the guitar solo on it.
Nice. Yeah. Now you're teasing us. Now what a fucker.
So look out for that in December.
Hell
It's gonna
yeah!
be really cool.
A little Gravehuffer Christmas present for the fans out there.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And
That's what I'm
Voivod's another like one of our huge influences. So it was really cool to have their guitar player be able to play on our record.
That's hugely exciting.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go Canada.
Richie, thank you for being on the show tonight, man. This has been fun.
Thanks, man.
We really
Thanks.
appreciate everything you've shared so far. It's been really great to get to know you and Gravehuffer.
Right.
Yeah, it's been wicked to meet you. I've loved Gravehuffer for a little while now, and
right on.
to be able to actually sit here and speak to you, like Sid said, is a total fangirl moment for me. So awesome,
Nice.
awesome.
I appreciate you.
Much love, and thank you so much. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. It's good to meet all of you, and it's been a lot of fun. It's I'm glad that
this
we
has
were.
been a blast. This is not your normal interview. I'm sorry about that, Richie. This is not your normal interview.
What?
Tell them I'm sorry the family's so loud.
Oh, my wife Bianca, she said sorry our family's so loud.
Oh, it's okay. Family is the best thing. So don't worry. Don't even apologize for it.
No, everybody's like they loved it.
Yeah,
it was great.
Well,
please tell her your boys are absolutely adorable.
Oh, thank you. I'll let her know.
Yeah,
they're pretty cute. They're my boys.
Absolutely cute.
They're my boys. They're cute.
They're my boys.
They're my boys.
Yeah.
What this show's about is showing the side. You guys see the videos. You hear the music. It's a fucking aggressive, in your face, fucking rock and roll. And this show right here is exactly what I want it to be like, is where you get to see the other side of what life is like for the bands. You get you're meeting we didn't know this, but we was going to meet the kids.
Right.
That's
right.
Cool. You get to feel you're able to make that connection. And for me, it's always important to make that connection, to give them a reason to love Gravehuffer. Give them that reason to appreciate what this band's really about. And that's exactly what we've done tonight. We've got content. We've had content tonight, but we've had fun. I think we had fun tonight.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. It was a blast.
It has been a blast. I want to thank you all for having me and making me feel like totally at ease and at home and just having a nice chat,
Maybe we'll get you guys back on again when you're able to get more of the band.
Hope to do it again. Sure, absolutely.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Hearing more of you.
Oh yeah,
maybe around Christmas time. Maybe around Christmas time when you get ready to drop that single.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When you get ready to drop that single during Christmas time, I'll get you on the show.
Yeah, dude.
Maybe we'll get one of the first releases of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see why not. So
yeah.
Yeah, I'll we'll hook it up, man. Sounds like a plan to me.
Okay, so the last song we got for the night for everybody, we're going to end this night off with one last song. It's why don't you tell us what the last song is? It's that unique animated cartoonish video. I love it.
Okay.
I love it.
Yeah, it's called Kill for Sport, and I'm going to preface this a little bit. Our bass player, he did the artwork for it and animated it and all this, and it's really crazy. He said when he first heard us playing the song, all he could think of was a Zamboni, the thing that smooths out the ice on the hockey rink,
Yeah.
Zamboni. He just all he could think of was a Zamboni.
We know what that is. We know what's
that.
Yeah,
see? Yeah. So we all love hockey, right?
We're allowed to be stereotypical.
Yeah. So all he could think of was this Zamboni mowing people down and spitting them out, and so he's like, "Man, that's all I could see it," and so that's kind of how the video starts, and then it gets way weirder from there.
All right. I'm loving it.
There's very few animated videos, and this is I'm gonna give you a compliment. Mm-hmm. There's very few animated videos from bands that I like. One of them is Avenged Sevenfold, and that's that one that's I can't think of the name of the song. Little Piece of Heaven, I think it's called, or something like that.
Okay. Yeah.
Where it's all animated, and then I seen this song and I seen this video. I was like, damn, this is really fucking good.
Right?
Bravo to whoever did this for you guys and putting this together. This is really done really well. That's why I wanted to save it for the end of the show.
Okay, right on. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Richie. Thanks,
yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Thanks, Randy. Thanks, Randy, for being on this.
Randy.
Yeah.
Thanks to everybody out there who's watched us tonight and hung out throughout this last hour. Thank you again for showing up and hanging out with us. Thank you for all the support that you've shown for us here Into the Fire and all the things that we're doing here. Thanks for the support for Average of 8. Gravehuffer. Without you guys out there watching these shows and listening to this music, none of these things that we're doing right now is possible. So thank you guys for tuning in tonight, showing some love, showing support. And until tomorrow, when we have me and the girls will be back on tomorrow at 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Awesome.
We got Timmy Bobby on the show. He's going to be playing some guitar for us. We're going to be doing our thing as we always do. So until then, guys, have a great night. Richie, thanks again. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks again for having me. Cheers.
Yes, sir. Have a good night, guys.
You too. You too.